So in today's video, we're going to provide some brief commentary on our first game after opening presents on Christmas. This game isn't anything to write home about, but I really wanted to showcase for my viewers how effective the schemes in my most recent videos can be. My opponent in this game isn't perhaps the strongest Madden player. I think his team was mostly 90s overall, and my team was stacked at a 93 overall. But regardless, I think it's the perfect game to sort of highlight how powerful some of the concepts I showed you guys in those two recent videos really can be against a human opponent. I'm definitely not trying to be disparaging against my opponent, and I always try to be a good sport, whether I'm winning or whether I'm losing, because I think sometimes the online Madden community can be pretty toxic when playing. So, and this guy appeared to be very respectful, so I wasn't going to try to show him up in any way. But there are a few plays in this game where I do unleash the 4-3 even 6-1 and the dime, and a few plays where I use the I-form close and the I-form slot that I think are going to be helpful as a supplement to those two videos. And by the way, thanks so much for all the views and the new subscribers. I really want to build this channel up and put out some entertaining and helpful content. So as always, a like and subscribe would be really appreciated. Anyway, let's get into the game and I'll highlight kind of what was going on in my head at the time for each of the play calls. Okay, so we're coming out here and I can see already that his team is not the best. He's 90s, like I told you. There is a little bit of lag here, a little bit of packet dropping. This is from a live stream, so I apologize for some of the video quality that we're going to be seeing here. On the kickoff, we don't get to see what kind of player he was because it just kind of dropped a bunch of packets there. So anyway, you're going to see me putting in my adjustments. I base the line, I go conservative, flats to 30, curls to 5, and I run match with dollar. And I come out in DB fire. And I will be doing another video on this. I will be doing a complete breakdown of how I run my dollar defense, which is my main defense. So anyway, we're coming out. This is the first play. I think I'm just going to go cover 3. I may man up the tight end with my right middle linebacker there. I just want to see what I'm dealing with here. So I don't even back off my cornerbacks. We get a little bit more packet dropping going on here. Oh, I do back off the cornerbacks. So anyway, let's see what we're dealing with. It's a boom. We get heat immediately from Polamalu. I believe that heat is the most important thing in Madden. Coverage is not dependable this year. Safeties, even when you set everything up perfectly, sometimes safeties just dumb out. Cornerbacks dumb out. But pressure is the thing that's probably the easiest thing to generate in this game. And it can be a game changer. One sack, one fumble can change an entire game. So I try to bring heat every single play, and I try to do it from either both the inside and the outside, or I switch up where it's coming from so they can't really get a gauge on it. So anyway, we're doing the same defense here. I do think I man up the tight end on this one. Let's see how he does. This is not an easy defense to face. Boom, heat. He did have a flat area open there, but I saw the heat was coming in. I wasn't too worried about that. We get the fumble, and I want to showcase this I-form slot. Also, I want to test out what kind of player he is. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to this play here. And if he's able to stop this run, then I know I'm dealing with somebody who knows what he's doing. He's not. So unfortunately, Madden just immediately auto-jurtled me. So I didn't get in. I'm going to run the play again. It's a decent showcase that this is a good goal line play. Even with the heat on the right side over here, we get the ball in. Pretty easy score. So at this point, I'm in complete control. I know I'm in complete control. I'm not worried. So I'm just going to be trying to showcase some plays because I had intended to use this as a video to showcase the 4-3-6-1 even and dime and the I-form close and I-form slot. So let's go ahead and fast forward to him getting the ball. Let's see how he does on the kickoff. See if we can get anything from his movements here. He just runs straight, plays it safe. You don't really get a tell Yeah, I don't think I don't think this is his first game. He's played a number of games. He does some hot routing. He does do no huddle. You'll see a little bit later. So um, I'm still not worried based on that kickoff. I'm not too worried. I'm going to go ahead and come out here. I think in the 4-3. No, I go ahead and do the dime. Okay, so this dime blitz 3. We do the setups just like in the video, and I think we're going to see instant pressure. Yeah, I mean, wow, he just gets screamed at. Nobody's open, and that's just stock coverage. I didn't really adjust it, so um, I don't really feel the need that to do that. I come back out in dollar to confuse him. I get over here. There was some packet dropping, not packet dropping. I'm sorry. There was some lag, and so I wasn't able to get um, my user highlighted. It just wouldn't do it. I wasn't able to get all my adjustments off. It just kind of stuck me on DRC here. So if I had taken Gronkowski, if I was able to get back to Gronkowski and get my setups made, this would have been a pick. Okay, instead he gets yards from it. One stupid play and he gets yards. I'm not happy about that. So, that happens sometimes. You'll see now, it's clear again. You can kind of tell where the lag is in the game just by the graininess. He should not have gotten this first down, but he barely gets it by the hair of his chinny chin chin. It's Christmas, so I'll make jokes. So anyway, we set up again. He gets it out there on the flat, but Bo Jackson with his mid-zone KO just tears him apart. And that's why I did that. That's why I have over here deep out KO on my two safeties, and mid-zone KO on Bo here. This is now all of my linebackers have Lurk Artist so for free. So now I'm able to use extra AP and I'm able to get the mid-zone KO, and it works out very well in this case. So we come back, 2nd and 10. I go ahead and go out in the flat. That should have been a pick. I thought that was a pretty good adjustment by me. Let's go back here really quickly. I go ahead and put him out there to hit the flat. I manned him up on the tight end, and he did a pretty dang good job. Hair here, hair there. That would have been a pick. So now he's in a pretty tough situation. You can tell he's flustered. He's trying to no huddle. I've got the two tight ends covered here with my user and manned up with my linebacker. Back off one of the safeties, and he hits me. That's a good play. That is a hole. Let's go ahead and back this up here. Over here, in this area, can be a weakness with this dollar defense if you set it up a certain way. So when I have my linebackers, I'll either put him in a deep middle for a cover 3 look. I'll man him up to a slot or man him up over here. Sometimes I might man him up to the running back, or I might just keep him on a hook curl, right? So in this case, I man him up on the tight end. He does a really good job, but it leaves this little gap open when I do that. And he finds it just before he gets sacked. Pretty decent play. I don't mind giving that up. He did a good job. Okay. So here we are, 1st and 10. He gets a pretty decent run. I want to explain something here about my over pursuit. This is intentional. Okay. When jukes are very powerful this year, and so if he kept going to the right, he might have gotten a bigger gain. I knew I had help coming from all around, right? So I go ahead and pursue this angle over here. If he cuts back, I know I've got help coming, okay? If I don't do that, he might be able to bust this out here. So I just over pursue. If he had kept going, that possibly could have been a big gainer. So that's why I did that. That's just a little tip for you guys. In this situation, 2nd and 2, I think we just drive him back. Get out in the flat. This could have been a better gainer. He does some kind of weird juke. Again, maybe not the best Madden player. So anyway, he loses 2 on that. I don't mind giving up flats. I really don't. I'd rather give up flats than big gainers. That's kind of the way I design my whole defense. Is I don't give up the big bombs. In this case, I think we're going to get heat, drive him back again. There's just nothing that this guy can do at this point, and I know it. So it's 4th and 8. I'm going to play a little soft defense here. I think we're going to go to the quarter. So he's going to come out in again, empty backfield set. Maybe not the smartest move here. Let's see how it plays out. I don't really make any adjustments over that side of the field because I know I got it covered. I just have to stop him from getting 8 yards. So we get a turnover. We're going to go ahead and fast forward on offense. I'm setting up audibles for the I form close. Not really going to need it, but I do just want to show you how well this thing works against human opponents. Run to the outside. I think we get about 10 or 15 yards here. 15 yards. Right? Now this play coming up here, I want to showcase, I'm going to be doing a video coming up here. I want to showcase one of the best stock plays in Madden, and that is this gun bunch flood. Stock, it's great. I go ahead and wheel the running back and put him and motion him out to the left. Gives me 2 great options, and I do have a dig coming over the middle here in case he double Mabels. You won't see it because we drop packets here, but you'll see in the replay that I hit the corner out and get a pretty decent chunk of yards here. And it kind of cuts, but you can see on the instant replay, we get it on the sideline. So in this situation, now I'm just going to the spot from gun tight, one of my favorite plays, and we hit in the flat. We get about 8 yards. We're going to do the exact same play. If you can't stop it, why not just run it again? And I have a dig over here, or excuse me, a zig, and I'm like, I want to showcase this I-form slot in the goal line. So I'm not trying to show my opponent up here, but I know that he can't stop me. So I want to show you guys this play against a human opponent, and I was hoping that we could get the pass, but in this case, we just go ahead and run it in because his defensive back actually covers the bubble. But I was hoping to get that. So anyway, we'll go ahead and fast forward it. And we just take Jacobs up the middle. So we'll fast forward again to the kickoff. And we're coming up on the end here. Let's see how he does on the kickoff, see if we can get any information on what kind of player he is. He doesn't really show us much. He just runs up the middle, which is a smart play. You have to be so careful with kickoffs this year. In this situation, we're going with the 4-3-6-1. Do the Sam Blitz 3. So you get to see how this works against a human opponent. Run is just mauled. Just mauled. He comes out. He tries to hurry up. He's under center. I think he's going to pass. And he beats me. This is completely my fault. This is just brain fart here. There's no reason for me to be doing what I'm doing on this play. This is just bad Madden. Watch my user. Where am I running? What am I doing? This is my guy. I could have at least passed him off to the other zones. But instead, I dumb out and I'm going over here. There's nobody over here for me to worry about. Bad Madden. And sometimes it happens. Maybe you give your opponent too much credit, but this is a tight formation here. There's nothing that I have to worry about over here. Where am I running? Just stupid. And he beats me with it. Good play. Hats off. So we come out and cover 4 quarters. I think this is just going to be the game sealer here. You guys are going to see it. Here we go. Harold Carmichael Bates. Game over. And this is why that 4-3 even 6-1, we get to see it on just these two plays, how it smothers the run. But look at how this linebacker just so quietly sneaks out into the flat, takes it away, and gets our pick six. And that's the game. So, you guys, breaking this stuff down, I love these sort of inside the mind videos. I hope that this has been helpful for you to kind of see the way somebody thinks when they're playing and the adjustments they make, even the stupid things that they do. So anyway, be on the lookout for new videos coming up, and I hope you guys have a great day.